What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate all y'all that's been checking me out and everything, and any of you new people, I appreciate you out for clicking on the video and checking it out. I had some technical difficulties. I had an SD card error whenever we went out to Lake Rousseau with my buddy Eddie, so I lost like half the footage. So I'm taking the other half of the footage that I was able to keeping that in the video, and I decided to spend a little bit of time showing y'all a Palomar knot. I'm not a pro. All right, first off, I'm not a pro. I work just like a regular person. Go to work. I just like to fish, and I film it. I just woke up, obviously. If you can't tell by my beard, it's all wonky. But I'm going to show y'all how to tie a Palomar knot. If you don't know, if you do, then hey, you already know. And I'm also going to show you how to tie a snell knot and why I use a snell knot whenever I'm punching. All right, so... All right, you guys. So this is how to tie a Palomar knot. I really like this knot because it doubles up the line on your eyelet, you know, your hook, your eyelet on your hook, whatever. It doubles up the line on it. So instead of it just being one single strand, you got it doubled up, so it makes it a little bit harder for that to break. And it's a really good knot too, because as the fish fights and everything, it just tightens that knot even tighter on it. So now there's a couple ways to do this. You can either feed your line through. You feed your line through and then send it back through the eyelet. So then it's doubled up like that. You know, if you got an eyelet that's too small or something like that, then, you know, that's what I do. But if I don't have an eyelet that's too small, then I'll usually take it, make sure you got enough length, but I'll take it and just fold it like that. Just fold it. And you take it, shove it through the eyelet, just like that. So you folded your line or sent it through the eyelet and then sent it back through. You got it doubled up now, right? Then all you do is take it and just do a simple overhand knot. All right, you see? Simple overhand knot. Just like you're starting to tie your shoe. Simple overhand knot, see? After you do that, take your hoop, feed your bait through it, wet your line, because the friction and everything will heat up your line and can make it break. So wet your line and tighten down, but you want to tighten your tag-in line first. Tighten the tag-in line first. And cut off your tag in, and there you go. See, now this is my heavy setup that I'll use for punching and everything. I got a 1/3 or 13, I call it 13, yeah, whatever. 13 fishing reel. I got the Concept A. This, I think this is Gen 1 or something. This ain't the new one that's all over being advertised. This is the other one. But this is a Concept A 13 fishing reel, and I got it on a 7/4 heavy browser rod. All right. I wish I had something a little bit longer, but this is the only length that this came in, and I got a really good deal on this rod, so I took it. But the 13 Gen A, oh man. the concept A and my Concept Z, both from, you know, 13 Fishing, both have 20-pound drag. So it's perfect to fight them, get them about, come on, you know. So that's what I use though for now. You know, I would like to upgrade rods eventually, something a little bit longer for flipping and, you know, all that, but this does good for right now. But also make sure that you got at least 65-pound braid on your line. you know, on the reel, spooled up, at least 65-pound braid, because here in Florida and everything, them weeds get thick. That hydrilla's thick. You need something tough to yank them out of there and not break your stuff off. Gotta show them fish who's boss, all right? All right, now, so for punching, you want your bobber stops or pegs, bobber stops, whatever you want to call them. You want those. So go ahead and get you one like that. So it's got your peg there, it's got the hoop. Send your line through the hoop, then just pull on the peg and it comes off onto your line. And there you go. You want 2 pegs, otherwise the weight's gonna push your one peg all around. It's gonna bully it. So you do that. Now, you don't have to do this. I should probably have better beads for this, but this was the only beads that I could find that weren't glass. You don't want glass beads because it can chip, you know, everything, and then end up cutting your line and mess you up. So don't use glass beads. But all you can do, no, suckling blue, beads going everywhere. Come on now, work with me. All right, so once you got your pegs on there, next step, your weight. Now this is a 1.5 ounce tungsten weight. Yeah, that's about the heaviest I would want to go. Go any heavier, you're just gonna be knocking hooks out of the fish's mouth for the most part. But just put your weight on there. Yeah, your pegs stop it, and then, like I said, it's optional. You don't have to use a bead. A bead's just there to create a little bit more sound, you know, a little more vibrations as you use it. But then you can just throw your bead on there. All right. So we got the 2 pegs, the weight, and the bead. You want to use a straight shank hook. You don't want to use the EWG. I'm sure you'll see why in a second. It's just straight shank. Use a straight shank, whatever your preference is. But check this out. This is why I do it. All right. So to tie the snail knot, all you do, you want to go through the side that your hook's on, all right? You feed your line through the eyelet, right? You get you some, feed your line through the eyelet to the top of it, like that. Take your slack, you can just pinch it right there. And then all you're gonna do, take this and wrap it around. Just gonna take your line, start wrapping it around your hook. Yeah, 6, 7 times, you know, whatever, depends on the size of line you're using and everything, but I go about 6 or 7. But you wrap it around that about 6, 7 times, and then this little extra hoop from that slack that you held on to down here, you wrap your line around further up, it creates a hoop. So once you get that hoop created and you're done wrapped it around up here, you take that little tag end slack and you're gonna feed that back through this hoop. Oop. See, feed it back through the hoop. Slide all this up here. But yeah, you feed it back through the hoop. Tighten it down. Come down with the black lung pop. All right. Did that. Cut your tag in. Now we got a complete punching setup. All right, we got a complete punching setup now, and this is why I choose the Snell Knot. I learned this from Nathan Thomas, pro angler from here in Florida, down by the Ocala area. He lives on Lake Weir. I met him at the Ocala Outdoor Expo, and in that video, you know, that I have of the expo, that's where I learned this trick. He showed me this trick. But this is, see, like I said, 2 pegs, weight, bead, snell knot to hook. Now this is why. See, when you feed the snell knot, when you do the snell knot and feed the line through the top or on the hook side, it comes through that way, right? It's sticking there. Well, when this weight hits it, watch this. See, it's just sitting there hanging out, right? Well, the weight's gonna come down like a fish just bit it. See how it kicks that hook out? See what I mean? So that's why you use a snell knot whenever you're punching. So it just, bam. But other than that, go with the Palomar. All right. Yeah.
Said, leave my fish alone. I said, nope, we're filming a YouTube video. We'll show the whole world your fishing spot.
Yeah, we're gonna give them the damn coordinates and everything.
Yep.
Put a marker on Navionics, screenshot it.
Can you do that with that Navionics? Put like other people's waypoints?
Uh-oh.
Other monitor. Right. Speed worm, baby.
Nice.
Speed worm.
Yeah, I might need to switch from the Cinco, huh?
Easy. There's a little bass for our collection.
Nice. Got a little mark on the side, like something done smacked him or something. That one in there is about to smack him a few times.
Yeah. On to the next.
Why'd you talk me into coming over here to this hydrilla?
Yes, sir.
I knew it was a setup. You sold me out.
Yo grass right here always holds fish. Always. All year round. Could have had some good fish. We normally have fish fry once a month. So it just came up 4 hours ago.
Yeah, it turned down. Put it on there. See this back in. I just hate destroying baits. Do they? man, that sucks. Two back to back and lose both of them, huh? I can't even get a bite.
Picture him? Take a stupid hat on, huh? Ain't that?
Got on there a little cockeyed, huh? All right. All right, guys, I appreciate you for checking out the video. I hope you learned something. That's the Palomar Knot, the Snell Knot, and a tiny bit of Lake Rousseau. I lost some footage, so I had to do what I had to do. Figured I'd show you a couple things if you don't know that. Whatever. Let me know what kind of video you want to see, and I'll put it on there. I'm gonna figure it out. You know, just let me know, and I'll go make a video about it. This is what I do. This is my area. I'm gonna show everybody all the spots in this area: Alachua County, Gainesville, High Springs, everything close to this, and then I'm going to expand on that. So stay with me, because I'm going to show you spots to fish all around here, catch fish, whatever kind of fish you want. All right, peace.